Hi, this is Patrick. Before I created this video, I thought to myself, if I had one chance to give you a message, because I have no idea where this video is going to be going. A lot of the videos I've been creating have been going all around the world, which is very fun for me because I'm very excited about the messages I share. But if I had one chance, one opportunity to give you some insight, some thought, some truth that I've discovered in the 30 years that I've been on this path, what would it be? And let's say that this particular message is the most important thing that I can share with you in the 30 years that I've been on the journey of self-discovery. So I actually have done something which I have never done before. I actually wrote notes. So I'm going to look down and see, and I want to share with you, it's very important. I'll try and make this brief, but there are 4 very powerful things I wanted to share with you in this short video. The first one is how to get what you really want. Now, in 30 years of searching every single path of truth that's on this planet, I have discovered how to do that, and I'm going to share that with you. And these are very powerful ideas. They're not my ideas. They've come from the greatest minds since the beginning of time. So I've just become a student of truth, and I'm going to share with you what I've learned. So how to get what you really want is the first one. The second one is the answer to that one, which is how to get complete happiness, freedom, and abundance. The third is to get an understanding of reality. What is reality? And once you understand reality, you'll find it's the most amazing discovery of your entire life. The next one is going to the source. So first I want to share with you how to get what you really want. You maybe have never really taken a very close look at that, but in order to achieve what you want, you have to understand what it is that you really want. And in the process of doing that, what tends to happen with most of us, we tend to get stuck on external form. In other words, well, what I really want is to pay my bills, or I want a new job, or I want a new relationship, or I want a house. There's nothing wrong with any of those. In fact, the funny thing is that once you understand what you really want, most of those things happen naturally and easily, and that's the irony of this truth. But if you looked at, and writing down can be very powerful, but write down a list of things that you really want, and then take a look at that list and say, what is it that you believe that that thing will give you? In other words, if you want a house, what will that give you? Well, a feeling of security and comfort. What will a new job give you? What will having more money give you? And as clearly as you can, and this could be a process, sometimes these things can take days or years to really get clear about, but you have the opportunity right now, in this moment, without taking days or years, to understand what it is that you truly want. And what I have discovered in the many years that I have been deeply looking at what's really important in life, I've discovered that what it is that we really want beneath all of the outer forms are we want a feeling of complete happiness, peace of mind, a feeling of abundance, where we have enough, where we're not afraid, where we don't have stress, where that's really what we truly want. And some of you may be thinking that, well, yeah, that's really obvious, but it's one of the most powerful things to discover is to see that what we have come to understand, or what we have missed, is that we have attached external things to those deep interests, needs, and wants. In other words, if you want happiness, what we have been conditioned to believe is that what happiness means is that I have some outer form. In other words, I can't be happy unless I have this particular person in my life, or this house, or this source of income, or this job, or having my body look the way I want. And that leads to the next topic, which is understanding reality. And that is that what we think of as solid and real, in other words, you might believe that what would give you happiness is having a certain income or a certain amount of money in the bank. And we believe that once we have that, it's a concrete reality that we would be happy. But what a lot of people have discovered, including myself, is that the outer world of money, in other words, if you think you have a solid job and a solid career and a solid investment portfolio, and you've come to think that that's the thing that will give you the happiness and peace of mind, well, today's economy has given us a wake-up call to realize that those things aren't solid. What you thought was solid, your job, your career, your investment investment portfolio was not solid at all. And in many cases, it has crumbled. For many people on this planet, this has been a great opportunity to realize that what happened there is we became attached to the idea that it was these outer things that were the source of our happiness. And now we have the opportunity to reevaluate and to take a look clearly at this, that it's not the outer forms that give us happiness. So quantum physics is a very powerful pointer, an opportunity, a window for us to understand this truth, that there is nothing solid in the world. Everything is changing. In fact, at the very core level, everything is simply vibration, energy, patterns, shifting and changing, including our inner world, which are a series of stories and patterns and shifting changes of thought that make up the outer world. So once you understand that what has simply happened is that we've got caught in illusion. We've become caught in identifying with the thought and the series of thoughts that it is this solid outer world that is the source of our happiness. And again, it's important to understand what I'm talking about is not giving up the outer world, because it is a projection of our inner world. You don't have to go through life without a house and a car and investments and to be successful in outer form, but what we have to come to understand is that the outer world, the form, can never give us anything. What we truly want, the happiness, the joy, the peace, comes from understanding that reality is not an outer fixed physical world that can give us anything. And that gets to the final topic of this, that is going to the source, and that is, once we realize that our experience of life is determined by how we look at life, then we really get to discover the truth, what we have really been looking for our entire lives, the happiness, the freedom, the joy, the peace of mind, come from understanding our true nature. And what our true nature is that we are the observer of all of this. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We are light, energy, awareness. There's so many words that point to the truth of our nature. The words always fall short because we are not the duality that we have come to take in ourselves to be. We have come to believe that what we are is a series of stories. You know, I'm a father, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm successful, I'm unsuccessful, I'm, you know, the shape of my body. Whatever it is that we've come to attach to being who we are is not true. And none of this is who we are. Who we are is the infinite awareness, the aliveness in which all of this is happening. The outer world, the inner world, our bodies, time, space, all of it is simply happening within something greater. And we are, in fact, that something greater.